right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 693 on this beautiful Monday. It is KonaCatchphrase Monday. What is that? It is the game that is sweeping the nation. It is the little game that we play to help you guys all get them test-taking techniques. It is the way to show you those keywords, help you find those keywords, and best yet, you can play it at home and get a drill going using these, and it'll help you out there. Because we don't only give you content over here, we give you those techniques. If you're brand new, we welcome you. But first off, my name is Andy. I'm the guy that is the hostess of the mostest. I'm the DJ. I'm the guy that just pushes buttons around here like a monkey with a banana, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not the talent. I'm not the person that knows all this stuff. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, Series 65, and that Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know, so that way you too, you get a pass notice and just strut your stuff at the poolside this summer, getting them investments.
Laminate those certificates.
Yeah, can I get a mojito, and can I get your appointment on next Tuesday at 8 p.m.? Is that good? We'll go over those investment plans.
That's right.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how it works. If you're not into drinking lemonade,
right?
I'm with you. not even with sugar. I do the sugar-free now.
It's like, just have water.
Yeah, if you invite Brandy and I to your pool party, let me tell you, it's gonna be quite boring. She doesn't eat meat. She's a vegan.
Yep.
And neither one of us drink alcohol.
Nope.
And I don't eat sugar.
I do sugar though.
Yeah.
I still drink sugar.
So woohoo!
We're a hoot.
We're a hoot. All right, everybody. Yeah, we had a great weekend. We did some nonsense with the kids and some good stuff with the kids. We went and watched them do their choir competition. They ended up finishing gold, so they are the top 10% of the nation. They actually finished top 10% of the nation.
Yeah, they did.
Not too bad. They actually really did. They turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
It was really good, and first time I ever did that with competing. So
yeah,
I've never seen that.
It was like Glee.
Was it? I never watched Glee.
Well, there's sometimes when they did competition.
Are you just saying that because it's in the school thing and they're singing?
Yeah, and it's a cappella. Well, I know they were playing to a piano, but it's like Glee.
A cappella?
Well, I mean, visual.
I've never seen it, so.
You never saw Glee?
Never saw High School Musical either.
That I've never seen.
You know what I have seen though? Bang, we're gonna make. Oh, yeah, that one. 1980s version.
Theme long.
The 80s version, the series. Yeah. That's old school.
Yeah, but then they're walking
back when phones were on the wall.
Right, but now they're walking around singing dorky songs right now, and I'm like, you guys got 10%.
Yeah, they did good. And one of our girls got special recognition for doing. Her group, the Altos, did really good. So they even got another award on top of it. So it was a lot of fun. And then we chaperoned them all around a safari park in San Diego.
Yeah.
And they always give me the cool kids. When I mean cool, I mean the ones that are nobody else wants, because they're a little bit high energy. I will say that.
Yeah.
So, but it was good though.
It was good.
I just keep them in line.
It was fun.
I keep them in line.
Yeah.
But anyways, enough of that.
He cracks the whips.
We're here to have some fun with this test-taking technique, so that way you guys can get these pass notices. We've had a great year so far. We want to do better. We're over 80 passers for the year. We got to do better. We got records to break. I want to do more. I want to get over 100 this month or next.
I agree.
So
we can do this.
Yeah, we got to get over 100.
Let's do it. Come on, guys.
We got to get over 100. We can do this.
We can do it.
Yes. And then just to if all the members that were on last night, guess what? We're gonna have that 21-day plan that we're saying that we're gonna test it out. Test copies are going to be going out. Remember, it's interactive. It has clickable links. It's going to be completely different. And I've got the list of all the people who are going to participate, who are my seniors.
Yeah.
I got my seniors in line. And my Android users.
Yes.
To make sure it all works on Android devices. It's going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
So we thank all of you for showing up yesterday, and all the people that left all those messages. We'll be having a test copy out soon. It's not the whole thing.
It's not the whole thing.
So don't get excited.
Don't get rid of the original 21-day plan.
Nope. It's just so we can. It's a test.
It's a test.
It's a test.
It's a test
to see if we're on track, and if you all like it, and then if you don't, then we can make some changes. So
right.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. Oh, you ready?
Yeah. All right, let's get the show rolling. Let's get it going. If you don't know any of that I'm talking about and you want to be a member and you want to be in with the in crowd,
Yeah, I do.
you want to be where the cool kids are at?
Yeah, I do.
Well, we have our own members. We have our own community. You can join in. Some of the things that we do are free and some of them are paid. The member stuff, we have our own online videos, audios, and course material. We have our own study guides. We got Brandy doing those live sessions where she breaks down certain topics. You can ask questions. You can do small group tutoring. All you got to do is pre-register and you can get in these little small tutoring sessions. I've had an influx of people asking for personal tutoring, one-on-one. Y'all don't even want to know how much that costs to do one-on-ones with Brandy. So what we did is we have a saver. If we want to say that, what we do is we break up that cost for that tutoring with other people, and it's included in one of our tiers. So that way it's not so expensive, and you still get that little bit of that help that you want, that in a smaller group, if you will.
And I want to say this. I have to say this, guys. Don't knock the small group, because I know some people are like, oh, no, you don't understand. Like, I need the personal. Look, those small groups are even better than the one-on-ones.
I know, and people have a hard time understanding. They think the one-on-ones are better, but they're not. The small group sessions are way better. One, you're locked in with people that are in the same exact boat you're in, and I don't know what it is. When you're in a boat with the small group, it's almost like you become like a row team.
Yeah,
you're like, oh, you start pushing each other a little bit, you know, even if it's not verbally or physically, but you're like, you know what, I'm in the group with somebody that's my own age.
Yeah,
I'm with somebody is doing this like me, and then you can feed off each other and you ask questions that maybe the other one didn't know to ask.
Exactly.
It's way more effective. I'm telling you, it's way more effective than the one-on-ones, and it's not as expensive. So I would check that out. And if you want to know all the different options we have an orientation replay that explains all the things we do, free and paid. We're going to be doing that soon, but I wanted to get more of our new 21-day plan and a little bit of other things under our belt before I do that again, so I don't have to change it.
Right.
So we're going to do that pretty soon here. So watch out. We're going to have a live one. So if you have anybody that wants to show up and get an orientation, we'll be doing that, and they can show up and we'll let you guys know, and we'll give you enough notice.
Yeah.
So we have the Kona community, the Discord. It meets all the time. It's 24/7. It's a community that's there. It's got a special library for the members. It's got the Studying Brew replays for free. It's got a search option that's free. We got all kinds of stuff going on over there for free, and it's where our community is at. It's great. It's an effective tool in helping you guys study, and plus you don't feel like you're all alone.
No.
Everybody's on spring break and enjoying the sun, and I'm inside. By the way, if you're inside and studying, you're with Kona, I don't know what you're doing, why you're doing that. Shout out to Ben Chandia out there in Utah. Sent some beautiful pictures that I posted up on my Instagram story. He was out in the sun, enjoying the mountain air, looking at this lake. It was quite a view. He had some study session going on right there and watching some videos. I was like, that's how you do it. If you have the ability, be outside. You
got Wi-Fi and it's safe.
Yeah, and you got your allergy, and you got some allergy pills, and you're all good. Yeah, why not get out there and enjoy the outdoors? Don't do everything inside.
Right.
Yeah, get out.
It's mobile. It's a mobile class.
Yeah, 2023.
There you go.
We got cool mobile devices. Take advantage of it. How do you do that? Scan the QR code, hit the link in the chat, find out all the things that you can do with Kona. And you watch that link tree, get that link tree, and watch that orientation replay. And there you go. 866-8KONA if you got any questions. 866-439-5662. That's where you can reach me at. Brandy's simply on the Discord. That's where she does those content. So if you're wanting to know the difference between calls and puts, don't ask me on the Instagram. Ask Brandy on the Discord, because I don't do any of the content type questions, and I'm the one that's on the Instagram. Just so y'all know, you're not talking to Brandy over there. It's me. But yeah, so there you go. Do it on the Discord.
Yeah.
We got a reminder tomorrow. Live session reminder for the SIE. We are going to go over margins.
Yeah.
It's going to be more than marginally good. We're going to go over margins. You're going to love it.
Yes.
SIE, 7 a.m. in Hawaii, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. in the East. And then 26, we're going to go over investment company communications. Another hot topic, 9 a.m. in Hawaii, 12 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. in the East. Series 6, we are going to do content recording. So we're going to do an area about educational transfer, something or other, materials. There you go. That's what we're going to do. And that is 1 p.m. in Hawaii, 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. in the East. All sessions tomorrow will be recorded and will be sent out tomorrow. So you'll get that replay. So if you missed it, don't worry. You'll get that replay in your email box to all the people that get those replays. But also, if you want to participate because you're like, ooh, I love margins, but I got questions from Brandy. Well, show up on Thursday when it's a little bit later in the day. And we do that again. We go over margins again on Thursday. Same with the Series 6. Actually, Series 6 will have a whole different topic we're going to talk about because that'll be an actual live session, not content re-recording.
Yeah.
And Brandy will go over something over there. And don't worry, if you missed that Thursday for the Series 6, I record that one as well, and that replay will be out. But SIE on Thursdays are never recorded because they're recorded on Tuesday because we go over the same exact thing.
Exactly.
So if you really want to participate, show up or leave us a message on the Discord, and Brandy can address you in that live session.
Yep.
So that's what we're doing tomorrow. Margins. What a big topic.
It is a big topic.
All right. We got a reminder for Saturday. We have a test taking techniques workshop. It's free. It's the exact same Zoom code you're on right now. It is the Studying Brew Zoom code that you're on. Test taking techniques workshop. If you always want to know where we do these techniques, you're like, wow, I wish I knew what some of the lingo they have going on over there. I hear like good to be different. I hear opposites. I hear, Mona. I want to know all this stuff, but I'm just not getting it on the basics level. I want to know the basics, the fundamentals of this technique and skill set they're teaching over here. We do that on Saturday, that morning, in the morning. So check your local listing there. On the West Coast over here, it starts at 8 a.m. They are not recorded at all. They are no replays whatsoever. You have to just show up, because the way I look at it, if I have to be here in the morning, so do you. And that's how it is.
Yeah.
It's like old school. You're either there or you're not. But show up, watch that, and we're going to go over some stuff for life, MLO. Brandy recently did some annuity stuff, so she's going to have that in there.
Yes,
and we make it really basic on the most basic levels.
Yes.
So check that out. All right.
You'll get a sample today.
Yeah, you get a little sample today. Tonight. When? Right now. We're going to do it right now.
Yes.
All right, let's play the game. All right, this is how this game works. If you're brand new to Monday on the Kona Catchphrase, I'm going to read some answers because that's how we do with KonaButterflyz. We read answers first, always answers first. Why? You guys are so weird. Why do you read the answer first? You didn't hurt my head. Look, if you're still reading questions first, that's how you did it in elementary school. We're going to change it up. This is adult world, adult exams. We're going to change up your strategy, your technique. And the reason why we do answers first always is because it helps you when you read the questions. It helps you read the questions with intent.
Yes.
You don't get so lost. You cuts down on the 4, 5 times, 6 time, 8 time reader of the question over and over again. If it is a timed exam, you need to make sure that you're using that time wisely. And how do we do that? We are able to read those answers, and then sometimes we're able to catch these key words that help us zero in on the exact things we need to read, follow for the question. And then that's what we're going to do tonight. So as I read all these answers and questions, look for those keywords, look for patterns, put them out in the chat. So if you know what they are, you think what they are, don't put the answer to what you think the question is. No, I want you to put what keywords, what things you're noticing, patterns. Remember, this is a drill. This is a skill set that you're trying to learn. So look for those little things, those little nuances, those little keys, those clues, and put them in the chat and see how they all connect, and see if you are on the right track when it comes to knowing this stuff. Brandy will reveal all.
And remember, guys, don't always focus on the securities vocabulary.
No.
Just look at the words.
You'll be surprised if you guys stop thinking securities and just start thinking real world and common sense, how much better you'll do.
Yes. Ready?
All right, let's go. D, a disclaimer that securities sold by the firm are not FDIC insured. C, a reminder that investments are subject to investment risk and may decrease in value. B, a statement that securities purchased or sold by the broker-dealer are not guaranteed by the bank. A, the name of the bank in which the broker dealer operates. I know I see something, but do they see something? Anything? What do we got? Not guaranteed. What do we got? What do we got? I think they're lost for words. I think you're trying to stump them. I see broker dealer on a couple times. FDIC, broker dealer. I see risk. I know you're going to want them to point out some stuff. Disclaimer, reminder, statement, name of bank. B looks odd. Subject, equal. Investments are risk, broker dealer. Disclaimer, firm. Decrease in value. B has an or for Andy. Thank you.
Well, let's make this one connection real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. There are brokers.
C has an and.
That's right. There are brokers and there are banks.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Brokers deal in securities.
Yeah.
And banks deal in checking accounts.
And deposits.
Yeah.
It's a hot topic right now. You guys didn't hear about that little bank up north of us.
Right.
They had a deposit problem.
So if I've got these two separate on my paper right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say that B, C, and D kind of make sure that those are separate entities? Because we've got securities, not bank insured.
Yep.
We've got investments are subject to risk, right? Which is true. We've got securities purchased or sold by the broker dealer are not guaranteed by the bank. Doesn't that all sound important?
Yeah, it all sounds very important.
Right. But then A, the name of the bank in which the broker dealer operates, like that's
Does that really matter?
Exactly.
Does it matter as much?
See, and this is not really securities vocabulary. This is just going, yeah, you're right. Brokers and banks are different types of entities, right?
An advertisement, I'll be like I'm from England. An advertisement for a brokerage firm that operates within a bank setting must contain each of the following except.
And it's in the chat.
Except type of question, not FDIC. Except.
Must contain. How about the one that is the least important?
It is the A. And if I would I not be mistaken? But I believe when there was that bank issue up north, the ones that were the investments that were done outside in that bank, there was no worry. Was there? No, if you were doing investment, like if you were setting up your
let's call it checking and savings accounts or CDs.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the worry.
Right. No.
No.
They had nothing to worry about because they were
FDIC
insured.
Yeah, sure. Right.
But the brokers, the securities, the stock of the bank, right? For instance, this is risk. So if I were to have had stock,
I was talking about the people who did the IRA accounts out of that office, who'd had like a corner office. They didn't really have as much because they were working separately from the bank, right?
Well, let's just say that George, who could be a registered rep for broker dealers who happened to rent space from that bank, had nothing to do with the bank.
Yeah,
that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Hey, look, I just got a corner office in this bank that's going down.
But you have to.
But it has nothing to do with this bank,
right? But you have to say B, C, and D, right? Because people are going to go see George in that corner office and go like, "Hey, so this is like a bank, right?"
I can't help but to notice this bank has got some problems,
right?
And you're like, "Yo, that doesn't matter to me."
Right. Probably don't have that space anymore though either.
I won't probably meet you here next week, but but your investments are fine because we're not anything to do with this bank.
Correct.
It's not the checking or the savings that's here.
Correct. I just got space here.
See, it's not. Yeah. There you go. That's what I was getting at.
Oh yeah.
Only when the quoted price are bona fide. Bona fide. Love that. Sounds like you're from New Orleans. C, never. B, at any time. A, only when the publication is approved by FINRA. Yes, someone's they're pointing out the onlys. Never. And there's an any.
Okay, cool.
What else?
Does anything lend itself to being legit or legitimate? Does anything like lend to that as being like
approved? Diana said approved. So I think she's on the right track. Kind of what you're asking.
Does FINRA approve publications?
Do they?
I don't know. Let's look at the question. Let's look at the question.
When is a broker dealer allowed to publish quoted bid and ask prices for a given security? Boom, boom, boom. A lot of answers, but no one's putting any of the keywords from the question. What to do? Anyways, did you see the Dodgers, man? They just, oh, there we go. Legitimate reason.
There we go. So when am I allowed to do a publish a quote? When it's legit.
Legit to legit.
When am I
too legit to quit?
Exactly. When am I allowed to publish a quote? When it's legit. When am I allowed to publish a quote? When it's legit.
Isn't that just common sense, right?
Mm-hmm. When it's legit.
Nobody wants to see a fake quote, right?
Right. And
I'm playing with real money here, not pretend money.
And these things change prices in seconds. So can you imagine if we had to wait until like FINRA did all that?
Are you saying that the wheels on the government bus go very slow?
Well, as in a matter of seconds, yeah, there's no way you can get approval in seconds. Like that's just crazy talk.
Yeah.
Crazy talk.
They're stuck in tar. Yeah, sometimes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
D, money market fund. C, corporate bond fund. B, municipal bond fund. A, country specific emerging market fund. Woo! Wow. If you guys all don't get that, yeah, I definitely question that one. A is wordy. It's not the only thing I would think about when I see A. A is aggressive. Why is it aggressive?
That's a studying comment. So
emerging markets.
So let's look at the fact that we're talking about country specific. Let's talk about a municipal or a corporation or a money market. So I'm looking at the fact that it says country, municipal, corporation, or money market.
Money markets are liquid.
That's right. Okay. So that's what I'm looking at. Check this out.
I would also say A is more risky. Political risk would be greatest with which of the following investments? I gave it away before I saw the question.
Political. There you go. And that matches with
country risk.
See, guys?
Country specific.
So remember, a lot of times what we do on Mondays doesn't have securities basis.
Right.
I try not to have to know securities to answer these answers. Do you
see how basic that is if you just think about it, right? Country specific. It's already, when I saw that answer, the first thing I thought, risk, 1000% risk, right? The riskiest.
I wasn't even looking at the word risk. I was looking
No, I saw the ansors. I didn't even see that. When I saw the answer A, I was like risk.
Oh, see, I wasn't even looking at that.
Specific, country specific emerging market means it's emerging. It's not even like established. It's emerging.
Yeah, but I still didn't even look at that.
Yeah, that I'm just saying for me. And then I just automatically, when I saw the question, I was like, oh, political risk. What's the riskiest? There you go. A.
Yeah. See, either way, approach it from that or just go, I don't even know what that is, but political country.
Well, and then also money market, pretty safe. I'm not looking at risk there a lot. Municipal bonds usually are less risk involved. Corporate, maybe, but that A stuck out. All right, D, he is liable because the information was non-public. C, he is liable because this information came from a corporate employee. B, he is not liable because the information is not material. A, he is not liable because the information did not come from a corporate officer. All right. Well,
Mm-mm.
are we picking it up? Not versus liable. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I think she wants to point out that A and B are not liables. C and D are liables. C is it. C it. Insider.
No, I know
Oh,
what
okay.
no,
Oh.
I knew she was saying insider, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's insider trading.
Corporate material. Yeah, Jason, material.
Right? And then wouldn't D be more in
Public.
exactly? That would make that one more. But coming from a corporate employee, guys, it doesn't matter where the information comes from. That's not what makes you liable or not liable. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to go like this. I'm just going to go ahead and it doesn't matter where you get your information. It really is just a matter if it's material or not. Like, let's keep it even more simple. Like, when does it say, well, you're a corporate employee and you gave me that information, so now I'm liable? Or versus like, you're not a corporate employee and I got the information, so now I'm not liable. Like, but that doesn't make sense. The source doesn't make sense. It's what the information is. That's the important part.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Was it pertinent and was it public and was it material?
Boom.
A registered representative heard from an administrative assistant within a corporation that the corporation was about to offer a 401k plan to employees, although this has not been publicly announced. If the registered representative shares this information with the others or trades in the company stock, is he liable for insider trading?
Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys know? Let me just take a major corporation. I'm just going to take a major corporation. Let's take Apple, because there's a lot of people who have worked for Amazon at least one point. But let's take Apple. Do you guys know if they have a 401k?
We just assume, but we don't know.
And if you do assume that, do you know what company that the 401k company is with?
No.
Does that change if you're going to buy their stock or not?
Not really.
So does it matter?
Not really.
So does a 401k plan become material or non-material?
I would say non-material.
There you go.
Because I really don't care that Amazon has a Vanguard 401k. Does that really matter to you?
See, when I first saw this, I did what you guys did, and I saw the non-public, and I go, oh, okay, well, and then guys, what stands out in that question? What I circled it, but what stands out in that question more than anything? 401k. 401k, not public. I don't know what these corporations have.
Tell me your input and your output.
Yes.
Tell me what your guys are you're making in the quarter. That's quarterly stuff.
Yeah.
Are you going bankrupt?
Yeah.
You know, what was your losses? What were your wins? That's material to me buying a stock, isn't it not?
Yes. So I liked
if June and Jay are signing up for the 401k that's going to be available in July, does that really matter to me? No.
See, slow down to go fast.
There you go. No need to know securities for that, really.
Nah, not really.
D, AMT bonds. C, governmental bonds. B, double-barreled bonds. That sounds like a movie coming to you. Private activity bonds. I drink double-barrel scotch as I get my double-barreled bonds. So
I see that you're questioning it, but let's go beyond that. No, I want to take this. I want to take this deeper.
It's like a double-barrel shotgun.
What is private activity said? What is the words? Let's just do this.
Activities you do in private.
Boom. Right? Like, I'm going to say this, not public. right?
Yeah.
If I'm double barreled, doesn't 2 times. There you go. Double barreled means that there has to be 2 things, right? 2 things 2 times,
So
right?
barrel shotgun.
Exactly. Governmental, I'm maybe thinking
Yeah.
treasury,
Something government related.
something government related. And AMT, huh? I don't even know what AMT is. Maybe that's a corporation. I don't know. It's just AMT, right? So that's what we mean by, guys, just looking at the words. And let's just take off the word bonds, because every one of them had bonds in it. So who cares, right? We're talking bonds. Who cares? But that's not what I want you guys to focus on. I want you guys to focus on the words and what the words mean to you, not studying for securities.
So in other words, when you're on your little scrap paper there, you're going to want to do that. You're going to want to put, you know what? A is not public.
Right.
B is just double something. Don't know what that is.
There's 2. There's double 2.
Yeah. Government, something to do with the government.
Right.
Treasury, maybe, possibly.
Uh-huh.
Who knows?
Uh-huh.
And the other one is, I have no idea. Do they make a good root beer? Who
I don't know.
knows? Which of the following has characteristics of both revenue and general obligation bonds? Yeah, both is the key word there.
See, so if we got caught up on, the only one I've ever heard of is C. I've only heard of C.
Boom, you got it wrong.
We stop, and we now start panicking, and our heart starts beating, and our palms get
You
sweaty.
know what they do? Brandy, you never told me about no double
I don't know
barrel.
about double barrel. You got to stop going, I don't know what that is, and just start looking at the word for what it says. We all know what double means.
Double mint gum.
Yeah. Last one.
Her stepdad Frank, her second cousin Will, her aunt Susan, her brother's wife Jessica. What to do?
Accept type. I like that.
Accept type. Yeah.
If I was looking for an accept, which one stands out as could be accept?
If I don't know if anybody's catching this, but the second cousin seems a little distant.
I like that
compared to the other ones,
right? Is this the second cousin is probably the most distant, right? Of the choices.
Second cousin, I'm not necessarily buying a Christmas present for.
Right. I mean, unless you're in my family.
I might get you what do you want to say? Like a popcorn tin?
What's that word? Popcorn tin.
Popcorn tins by the door? Didn't know you were stopping by, second cousin? Have to take a caramel tin?
Shoot, guys, I'm already on my third cousins.
Yeah.
All right.
Annie graduated from college and no longer needs the funds in her 529 college savings plan. She wants to roll over the funds to another beneficiary and could name all of the following except people as the subsequent beneficiary without tax consequences, except.
Well, I mean, Andy said it, so.
Except. I don't know. They were a little bit hesitant to put except.
Right? That's it, guys. And when it comes to like family stuff like that, you just have to look for the furthest out.
Who am I buying Christmas presents for? Except
right.
Second cousin.
Exactly.
Sorry, we're on a budget here.
Yeah. Sorry.
I barely see you.
Yeah.
Should have came over more.
Exactly.
Just saying.
See? Take it out of securities and just look at the words for what they are. Yeah,
you get homemade cookies,
right?
Made by my children. I still love you, but I would stay away from the chocolate chips.
I'm not
as good.
And if you're my third cousin, I even making the cookies. I'm just putting it in a jar, and here you go.
Yes, they're homemade.
They're homemade. I put the dry stuff in a jar for you. You can add the eggs and the milk.
I know they taste just like Toll House. I don't know how.
2 of the most expensive ingredients.
I don't know how I did it. I really don't. But all right, everybody. I hope you had fun with this. And I hope you learned to just loosen up. Look at those answers and questions. Quit trying to feed more into it than it needs.
Yeah.
Look at it at the most basic level. Tonight, you saw it was most basic ways to answer those things. Sounded complicated, looks complicated if you were to look at it that way, but in reality, it really wasn't.
Can I say, guys, I only skipped 4 questions tonight when I pulled these questions. 3 of them were long. Funny, right? Because last week we were looking for long questions. 3 of them were long, and 1 of them was a Roman numeral.
I was going to say you should have screenshotted the long one
did.
for tomorrow.
Gotcha.
So we can do long question test taking techniques Tuesday.
I got you.
So are we doing that tomorrow?
I saved them. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to do long question test taking techniques Tuesday. Why? Because people always post on the Discord. Long questions get me every time.
There's lots of words here.
You always do these short ones, but what about these long ones?
I bet you these still work.
Yeah, well, we're going to find out together. Same bat time, same bat channel. We'll be back for the Studying Brew. Remember those member live sessions happening tomorrow. But most of all, be sure to be safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you for all being here.
Thank you guys for being on. We super appreciate you. Don't forget to play the Kona catchphrase yourself at home, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.
Good night.